those who don't know, if could spill some beans about the design team, how many folks do you have, and maybe if we could talk about the kind of stuff that you guys work on as a collective.
Yeah. So I mean, SAP is big on design. Like we have close to 1,000 people purely
In India, in Bangalore?
not in Bangalore or globally. Thousand around 1,000 who are in and around the user experience in general. Not just talking about you interaction design per se. There are product designers, there are content designers, there are inclusive designers. There are also the yeah, different user researchers. There's a big team around user research. All put together, the user experience community in general is around 1,000. Obviously, we would not be as interactive with every one around because of the large size. And in India, that's why we have design concept of design hubs, very regional centered, where we built our own design communities based on regions. Like in India, as a design hub in India, we are close to 150 around designers and who work across different, as a term we call LOBs, or generally the product areas, be it supply chain or human resources, whether it be finances or could be procurement, all core enterprise areas that where we are focused on.
What about the departments? Like, are there any specific teams for a set of products or a set of researchers? Or so for what I'm trying to understand is, so for people who wants to know more about SAP, especially designers who are a lot of times are unaware of companies who are maybe B2B. So industry wise, what do you target? What kind of customers does SAP have? Whatever we are allowed to talk, of course.
Yeah, so SAP in general is into, at its core, it's an enterprise organization where it helps businesses like I said, supply chain or HRs or finance or any of these core enterprises run their businesses at their best possible. Uh, Especially for the design point of view, each of these products have in SAP world, it fairly is very similar in most of other organizations. But in the context of SAP, we have a core group of people work on every product. A closed net of product management, engineering, and design work together, make decisions together. And this is basically an organization where you have design at the table, as we a lot of organizations foresee for that, and this is where it happens. SAP, that's one big difference I see is design is all at the table, making decisions along product decisions, making design decisions, design driven products in that sense, where every pixel that goes out in the product is a decision of always the three people that are there, the core group, which is product, engineering, and design together. So that's why it's an amazing place for designer to be in general. Especially you get to share your uh, voice out your ideas and get value for them also, not just about voicing out. So yeah, that translates into great products that we eventually help our customers with.
Yeah. Um, we had a chat before the podcast, and like how all of the team, including me, are very excited for the Impulse, the design event. What is it about? What's the plan for it? And I think it seemed very interesting about the kind of message that you're trying to put out. If you could, take us through about your plans, and what are we expecting for this year's Impulse?
Impulse essentially is our design festival, SAP design festival. To say, we've had we've been having the design. It's not a typical conference. There will be a lot of fun. There'll be a lot of conversations, and the idea is to bring in all the best brains possible, or the curious brains, not just the best ones. We need also the curious, in a way to bring them together and share ideas, have some fun. And the intent is to celebrate design and celebrate in one aspect of sharing your stuff, and also bringing your own ideas to the table, having, and also bringing the experts to share their learning from the experts in general. And there will be a lot of fun activities to go around for the designers to see. We've we've had this for the past 3 years. We've been doing this in India, and now we have rebranded it to be more from Design Summit to be called as Impulse, especially because we want to make it more creative, more fun, and more celebration for design community.
What are your top objective with the with this design summit? I've noticed that not a lot of enterprises are promoting design as they should. And I think this is what I really like about what you folks are planning. Um, what are your top objectives from the summit? What are we expecting if someone's planning to come? What are the things or the like the discussion that we gonna hear out from the event?
Yeah. So I think by far the biggest objective for us is to celebrate. Nothing, there are no hidden agendas around it, right? So you're coming together to meet people, you're coming together to learn, pick up a thing or two, and then share your expertise, and then have celebrate, and then just it's a festive mode. Like you go into a carnival. A carnival is all about different things to play around with, and you don't go take away anything. You take away your experiences back, and that's what we intend to give the best experience possible also. And then imagine someone, and why I also say that it is, imagine someone who's new to design, a young designer who is probably an early career designer, right? For someone to come and experience the beautiful campus in first place, and also the design community, to understand what the myth of enterprise for a lot of people is about. It's slow, it's not uh, creative, and a lot of things. Those are certain myths that you would break. What SAP does relate, something for you to know is, it will probably break a lot of myths that people know. So, and then these are certain things you understand about it. You talk to people. There are SAP experts, design most experienced people that you could find in the industry are here. And then you could also talk to a lot of external industry experts coming in to give talks. It's basically a forum for you to learn, understand, share your perspectives. It's a collaborative space.